I thought SummerSlam was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. That lighting on the last video was trash, wasn't it? Here's your intro. Some slam jump. Big E getting his money in the bank briefcase back. That was obvious. Little small stories. SummerSlam overall wasn't bad. I wasn't complaining about much of what I saw. Like, from the television production standpoint, it was fun to watch. I would, like, if I'm nitpicking, the music was a little louder than the crowd, but that's just the stadium and the acoustics in the building. The kickoff panel was all right. I would like to see Sonya Deville get back in the ring. Like, what does she even do? I'm just asking. For all of you not watching out there, please, somebody let me know. What does Sonya Deville do outside of just tailgate Pierce, trying to help? Okay, bro, taking out Styles are almost. I'm not mad at that. Everyone's been waiting for it. I would like to see this one last for. I actually want them to be a tag team for a while. Like Randy runs by himself essentially. I think Riddle can move on, but the Arcade Bro chants need to last. I'm talking. I need to hear Arcade Bro chants 2 decades from now. That's what I wanted. I want to see that. But like I said, other than that, it was a match. It was a good build. A nice little story they told, and they got to the finish. So, Almost. Now we need to know what's going to happen with Almost. AJ and Almost, is it done? Is it finished? Is it a wrap? Like, is they going to be tag team? Is AJ going back for a championship now? Like, what's going to happen? Almost is a big dude. Is he just going to be the Aziz on Raw? Like, what are we doing? Next, we got, Alright, so I was personally excited to see Eve Marie back in the ring to see if she's improved any. And it's very clear the position that her and kinda Lexi's both in, except Lexi has a little bit more going for her right now, obviously. Oh, and then the whole thing with Doe Drop or whatever her name was. So yeah, Doe Drop has she has that feisty attitude. So I think she reminds me a lot of the Valkyrie chick. What's her name now on NXT? She reminds me of Morrison's wife. Well, I guess I'll have to just remember tonight when I'm watching TakeOver 36 on the cock. Oh man, McAfee was wilding last night. If y'all heard some of that on commentary. Next up, we got Damian Priest beating Sheamus. So he's our new U.S. champ. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I don't like the lanyard and the twisties and shit, but we all knew from NXT he was going to be a star. So now we're going to see what he can do with it. Test his promo skills out. That's what I'm seeing. I don't want to see Sheamus go back in there running for it again. Excuse me. I want to see other people try to jump in, and then Sheamus could get it back because Priest didn't lose it like that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see more hands in the United States Championship basket trying to get the belt. Like, that's what I want to see when it comes to that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Moving forward, we got the Usos. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Look, okay. It's raining outside. We got the Usos taking out the Mysterios. Obviously, Bloodline strong. You already know what it is. I'm not mad at any of that. The tag division needs more teams. Period. The tag division, both sides, Raw and SmackDown, no unifying. No. Both sides need more teams. And then we can creatively design a tag team championship picture. Pardon me. But we could do that much better with more teams. Right now, the way it is, this shit is not going to happen. But that's not there here nor there. It's good to know that the Usos, you know what I'm saying, is running with the tag belts. It makes sense. It feels good. You know what I mean? And let's move on. So then we got Bianca Belair supposed to take on Sasha. But Sasha might be injured, might not. We don't know. But we ain't seen her. It definitely is noticeable that she's not around. So now Carmella's supposed to jump in, and it's like, even I'm watching, because I don't really watch Raw and SmackDown too heavy, but I mean, I like to watch, but you know, sometimes I'd rather enjoy the show, like the big show. SummerSlam is one of those big shows. So I've been hearing like Carmella been fighting a lot for the championship. Even the past 2 pay-per-views, like wasn't it Mella like jumping in for Bayley? Okay, cool. But then the next one, I guess her own. But now this time around, I was like, oh, this is going, man, come on. I like Mella and I love her song and her entrance and all that gimmick and all that. Nice. It's hilarious in ways. You know, most beautiful woman in all of WWE, next to Kayla Braxton. But I mean. And then Becky's music hit, and I thought it was a genuine moment. Now, I wasn't on no dirt sheets for this pay-per-view. I definitely just let things play out, and it was real smooth, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Becky coming out, surprising the crowd. She gave a hint that Lesnar was coming out later on. You know what I mean? So, it was really, really dope for what it was. What we did not like, which is what I'm sure the whole internet, which I haven't listened to any of my guys just yet, but everyone, I'm sure, in the internet wrestling community is really, really upset about Bianca's booking last night. And that's technically part of the inspiration behind this video. I think it is complete and utter bullshit and nonsense that Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch couldn't at least get 2 to 3 minutes of a match going. But then you're probably going to waste that bullshit on a SmackDown. Oh, finally they're going to win. I guess it might draw ratings. But I don't know, man. The follow-up is going to be real interesting. Now, everybody's going to be waiting to see what happens on SmackDown. Becky came back. This is huge. But you also know how the old man feels about the women's division. And I'm actually mad at the producers of this match because, or this little segment in itself, because at the end of the day, it was a lot of things that was happening that didn't need to happen that could have been dedicated to having a goddamn match as opposed to, well, I don't know. Maybe I should have the match. I mean, I'm just mind blown that the man is back. Like, no, we're not. I mean, let the fans be mind blown. And this goes back to the creative booking of Belair. Like, what are we doing? This is bad. I didn't like that shit. But that's the reason. Because we could have had at least a 2-3 minute match and then did the surprise roll up, which nobody likes. But Becky was already moving on some heel tactics. You know what I'm saying? But now Bianca got to go heel. That might be a little crazy. But either way, this is what I mean. It's a lot of different directions things could go in when it comes to the women's division on SmackDown right now. Moving forward, I actually missed parts of the pay-per-view, but the only match I actually did miss by choice was the Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre match. Now, we all love Drew. Drew loves Zone. We fucks with Drew. Heavy. We love you, bro. However, right now, he can't be in the United... I mean, I don't want to see him in the United States Championship picture because it's going to feel like it's a step down because we clearly know he's championship level. It's going to be too fast of a step down for him. Mid-card, not exactly. Drew McIntyre is still main event level. Jinder, warm body, something to do. That's how I saw that. And I'm not even mad at it. But at the same time, I'm not really caring to see Jinder Mahal nor his little crew on TV. Like, I don't care. Even if it's the pay-per-view, I don't care. Jinder's unproven, bro. Oh, we had the Punjabi, but that wasn't no cage. That was no Hell in a Cell. He ain't doing much. I mean, he seemed like he got the voice. You know, he got the look. You know what I mean? But he's unproven. We ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen nothing from him. I ain't seen nothing from him. You know what I mean? So, and my vision don't really mean nothing, but I mean, you know, I know what I'm looking at when I'm seeing it. So, I ain't seeing good shit when I'm looking at Jinder Mahal on TV right now. Especially at the pay-per-views. Moving forward, what we got? Speaking of the upset internet fans. Good Lord. Charlotte overcomes Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley to reclaim the World Women's title. Because this little ASA shit, look. Almost is not a word. I don't like the shortcut that Rhea Ripley got, but clearly, you know what I mean, she's over with the crowd. She got the look. If she grows her hair out, we all know she's going to look a little too much like a Charlotte. So it's like, dang, rocking a hard place with that aesthetically. But I'm definitely, I'm fucking with the decision there that put the championship back on Charlotte and have everybody chase something to where we can have something big happen at another one of the big 4 pay-per-views. Survivor Series about to happen. I mean, Extreme Rules is clearly about to happen, so I hope it's not rematch of Mania, but then we got Survivor Series, and then we got maybe like 1 or 2 more, I think. And then the Rumble. So, come on, man. Things is looking good, and the people's back. Let's go, man. Let's go. So then we got Edge taking on Seth. Edge picked up the victory by submission, tapped him out. Throwback Brood Edge, Gangrel Edge. Man, look, man. Yo, Edge was... All of this was red yesterday when that man was coming out. Now we done cooled down. That's how I'm feeling about that shit. My man Edge was back. He was looking like Edge grew up. Edge was looking like he was old a couple times when he first came back around. Now he looking like he grew up a little more. Put some goddamn cream on that. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, he was looking real nice. Him and Seth went in there and had a good-ass match. Exactly what I expected out of both of them. Bobby Lashley beat Goldberg. Now, look, I could sit here and have a whole moment about thank you, Goldberg, and all the rest of this shit. We all know how that went. Just put some respect on his name. If you was a legend, ask yourself, if you was a legend, would you want the respect from people? So get that man some respect, because he done put in his time. Oh, he's this and he's that and he's this. And... Yo, he went in there and fought till he couldn't fight no more. We all knew Bobby Lashley was going to win, obviously. Come on. But Goldberg went in there and fought, and that's really what matters. So at the end of the day, everyone's going to have their opinions on him. It's a lot of cats that's old, that's doing this, that can still do it. Goldberg topped out early. He don't got no bad looks from me. I think he went out like a G. It looked much better than Crown Jewel. And he went out against an actual champion instead of another cat on his way out in The Undertaker, which is no disrespect. Like, we don't need legends taking on legends, because the legends don't need to put each other over. We need legends doing the deed for the new up-and-comers. And right now, the new up-and-comer is Bobby Lashley. That's just where it's at. As far as the champions that have already proven championship caliber ability that are now trying to ascend into the stratosphere. Bobby Lashley just did that last night. Obviously. We knew that was going to happen. Goldberg showed to be a gladiator. Showed that he could still do it. Showed he still gave power moves. It was funny. But at the end of the day, we all knew that the Almighty would be dominant. And that was the story that was told. I thought it was cool. So now we got Roman taking on John Cena. Head of the table shit. Ain't even nothing else to talk about. Oh, well, Brock Lesnar came back. Because that was the real story of that match. John Cena was fun and all. Roman had his moment, which was great. All of the video packages were so well done. And now we just got another great shot of Roman standing over another very, very well-known superstar as champion. And then Brock came out. So it's like, damn, looks like Roman's starting to get a little bit of attention as champion now, because everybody's starting to come around now. He's starting to step on some toes. He's starting to get some egos in their bags. Yeah. And also, random, Sonya Deville need to get back in the ring. I want a little random dream match. I want to see Sonya Deville get beat up by Zelina Vega. Facts. All in all, SummerSlam was a pretty good show. At least I thought so. You thought so? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, fake audience. It's Neon. I'll let y'all.